bit of a jump scare, isn't it? Okay, I think it's like almost 7 o'clock at night. I'm just getting home. It's Friday evening, and I don't have the child. Oh my gosh, look at all of the dog hair on me. Oh boy. You'd think that I would be used to like coming home on the weekends I don't have Kelly and just like getting into my own groove and vibing. This will be the second weekend in a row that I don't have him because like our schedules got flip-flopped and weird. So like I'm just kind of struggling today. I didn't want him to go, but that's okay. That's okay. I got myself some food. Don and Millie's. Okay. This is Pepsi because we don't know Coke anymore. But the reason I'm standing here about to eat my food, talking to you, just getting home, is because if I even so much as just sit down on that couch to eat, I'm not getting back up. So good. Let me strip real quick. It's a little toasty in here compared to outside. Speaking of outside, you guys have been asking me where the car cleaning part 2 is. We had a polar vortex again, or whatever, just like -degree weather. One second. I had to shed my shell, is what I call it. I wear like fleece leggings under my sweatpants to work. I wear t-shirt layers and layers and layers and layers. So I had to shed my shell. It's supposed to be 50 degrees next week. I'm really hoping I can do it next week. Plans for tonight. We have 4 Aldi's bags that need to go in the pantry. So we're going to organize the pantry tonight. I would pull a magic number, but sometimes, I don't know if I've ever like said this in a video. I think I have. But like if there's something that's bothering you a lot, do that first. And this, honestly, like every time I walk in this kitchen this week, that has really been bothering me. So we're going to do that. Also, this is a small problem for what's happening in our world right now, but like because of all the snow and because of the cold, we had to reschedule people on our schedule at work. So poor old me, who has been used to working 4 10-hour shifts typically a week at the shop, we had to work 5 days this week. I know, but when you're used to doing 4 10s, 5 days is a lot. I've always hated working 5-day weeks, always. Like when I was a CNA, I would do 4 10s. And I did that for a long time. And then I got my PTA job and I worked 5 days a week during the day. Got my second PTA job 5 days a week during the day. This job started at 5 days a week, and then we very quickly realized that 5 days a week grooming dogs is extremely hard on your body, so we do 4 days a week, and we can do the exact same amount of dogs in 4 days that we used to do in 5 days. All that to say, I'm extra tired today because it was a 5-day week. Pantry. I know a lot of you guys were like, well, that was meant to be a linen closet. I know, but it's not my pantry because I don't have a pantry. Linen closet turned pantry. I have been kind of just like buying some extra stuff every time I go to the grocery store. I have been buying like, what did I buy? Instead of buying 1 box of oatmeal, I bought 2 boxes of oatmeal. Instead of buying 1 can of green beans, I bought 2 cans. I've just been like slowly stocking food. First off, because I needed to replenish my food stash from the old house because I hadn't really done that yet. My ex and I had done a pretty decent job of like splitting the food 50-50. That means that like half of my food stores were gone. So I've just been trying to like build that back up. And then honestly, with the climate of the United States, it would behoove me to continue to keep buying little things at a time. So that is why I have 4 bags of Aldi stuff. It's all pantry stuff, and I get overwhelmed when I get back from Aldi. I've already organized the fridge and put the stuff in the fridge. I've already organized the freezer and put the stuff in the freezer. And then by the time I get all that done, and then like I've cleaned out the fridge from what needs to be thrown away, taken the trash out, yada yada yada, it's time to do the bag of pantry stuff. It just sits on the floor. Like that's just what happens. And is it great? No, not at all, but that's exactly what happens. But I think one of the main things was stopping me up here was because I thought this thing was full. Like, I was under the impression that, like, I really would have to do a lot of organizing and decluttering in there. Not decluttering in there, but organizing in there to fit all of this stuff in. However, I don't think that's the case at all. I was going through looking for chips, and I was like, there's so much room in here. I'm just not using it very well. So that's why we're going to sit down tonight and get that out of the way, so that way this weekend I can work on more magic numbers. All right, give me just a second. I'll be right back and we will start. Oh Lord, is this what hands look like up close? Huh. Anyways, this will be a fun on-track video. I already feel it. Don't look yet. This is what we've been working with. This is what I've been walking around all week. One of these bags has been here for almost 2.5 weeks. So anyways, here it is. That bag has been here for like 2.5 weeks. But here's all the pantry items. Okay. Okay. Beautiful. That's recycle. That's recycle. And then the mugs are under there. That's not recycle. That's my coffee maker. Oh, that needs to go in the other pantry. And those fell. So yeah, this is what we're working with, friends. And here is the pantry. You must be asking, wow, Libby, you finally got a light. No, it's my flashlight. It's got a little beam guy on it. I haven't gotten lights for it yet. We gotta come get my handy dandy stool. Okay, the first thing I think we're going to organize is like this bottom here, and then so this is Kelly's Halloween candy, and this is how I was handling the overflow. Clearly not well. Whoops. That's my bad. That's my bad. Okay, so let's talk about what I would like to accomplish with all of this stuff. Trash as little as possible, right? Right. Besides candy, okay? Kelly has this bag full. Well, it's not really full anymore, but he has this bag and he has 2 containers of snacks up here. And it has a lot of candy. He doesn't need that much candy, and I don't need that much space being taken up in the pantry right now, right? Right. I can see this so much better. Wow, this is great. So there's actually a lot of floor space right here though that I'm thinking of putting these oats on, because that takes up a lot of shelf space, when in reality, like, I don't think they need to be up there. You know what I mean? Okay, let's focus on what we're focusing on, okay? So, is there even any organization down here? Do I have any organization? No, not really. Let's organize a little bit. Now, Libby, what do you mean when you say organize it? I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing. This is my first time living. This is my first life too. I have no idea. No, my thought is, because I just pulled out 3 things that are all very similar, but we're all spread around. And like, I can't do like the rotating system where, you know, you put the new one in the back and forward if I don't have it all in the same spot. That's kind of my goal, is to get kind of like a cohesive system of like pickles here, soups here, sauces here, cans of fruits here, cans of vegetables here. Like, that would be ideal. And to also, like, again, have the rotating system so I'm not like letting food expire. These look so good. Oh, peaches with cinnamon. There's a whole cinnamon stick in there. Are you kidding? I thought that was a whole cinnamon stick. But still, there's cinnamon in there. I might have to eat these. Okay, so this is all cleaned out. This stays like really clean in here, actually. Like, a lot of stuff doesn't fall through these grates. So I'm actually gonna see if the oats even fit down here, because like, that just makes so much more sense, right? Just to have them like sitting right there. So let's see, I think I bought these ones first. So this is April 26th. Oh, what is this one back here? March. Okay, so boom. It's not like an eyesore or anything. And look at how much room that just saved. I'm not gonna say I'm a genius, but I'm a genius, and you guys get to look at me through this wonderful crack. You're welcome. Let's make sure all of that is safe for you to look at. No personal information. Oh boy. This is a lot of cans. Okay. You guys want to see how many cans I have? I'm actually really proud of myself, and I feel a little bit relieved after seeing all of it kind of out in the open like this. That's a lot of cans, like, and some of them are double stacked, and like that's a good amount. And like, you guys, this is only just from buying a little bit extra stuff. Like, this is literally 4 Aldi's trips. So like, maybe one of these was even sitting here for a month, because I go to Aldi like once a week-ish. So it might have been from 3 trips, I think, actually. So it's like, I maybe spent like an extra $10 on like canned food and stuff like that each trip, and it's added up to quite a bit. So I think what I'm gonna do first is show you the amount of pickles that I have. If you know me, I am a pickle fiend. I love pickles. Bread and butter. I love pickles, okay? And I cannot go without pickles for a long time. I also drink pickle juice. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you shut your mouth. How about that? So, let me show you. 2, 3. Where did my German pickles go? Man. I have a 4th thing of German pickles that I don't know where I put, but I clearly love pickles. So let's see expiration dates. Is that the hardest part about this? Okay, so May will go in the front, October, and then December. Got it. Okay, next up is pasta sauces, because I also do that thing where it's like, I don't think I have any pasta sauce. So then I go to the store, I get pasta sauce. The next time I go, I don't think I have any sauce. Get more sauce. I need more sauce. Get more sauce. And then I end up with pasta sauce. Honestly, I thought I had more. Is 3 like my number? Do I just like to buy 3 things apparently? Random. Okay. Oh, October 26. Okay. June. October. So October. June. Just to keep in the essence of large jars, we're doing these 2, because nothing else really goes with them. This is red cabbage with apples. These are absolutely delicious. So it is hard though, because this thing is so like long and tall. It's hard to see like the stuff down here. You know what I mean? Like whatever I just mimicked to you. Let's do peanut butter next. Yeah, I think I'll put the other cans on this second shelf. I think my other issue is I'm trying to fit too many things on one shelf. I need to like organize it better. Okay, so go to the store, you've got peanut butter. Oh shoot, I don't think I have peanut butter. I've got peanut butter. Wait, I think I need more peanut butter. Okay, I don't have more peanut butter. Oh, but wait. There's 5 peanut butters. This one is already open though and being used. There's another one on the counter. Okay, so the lighting is getting kind of crappy. So I just don't know if you can see, I stacked like the peanut butters that are like each other, the cabbage that are like each other, the sauces, those things. The things that are on the top, like obviously that would be used first, that second, that first, that second. You catch my drift? Perfect. This is what we're working with that's left. So Originally, I had only wanted this one to be with cans, but it's just gonna have to be these two, which is fine because, like, look at how much room we have. And, like, we don't have, like, a whole lot of stuff in here. Like, this is not jam-packed full of stuff, which is phenomenal. I love it. What goes on this bottom shelf with all of this other stuff? What else do I do? Here's the deal. We're not going to get stuck in this loop of just overthinking and not getting it done. What we're going to do is we're going to just put it there. If it doesn't work, you can change it later. Okay? Okay. All right, mayonnaise. We're going to put mayonnaise down there because I think this is the only mayonnaise I have. Soups. I don't have a lot of soups. Soups can go on the bottom. Oh no, I lied to you. I think I do have a lot of soup. This one looks delicious. The fall harvest vegetable. Chunky chicken noodle. Chunky chicken noodle. I think when I was sick one time this year, I kind of did go on a soup buying spree because there's, I think, 2 up there. Is this all the soups? Perfect. I talked myself out of a spiral. I lied and I found a lot more soup. That's a lot of soup. Okay, we're good on the soup lid. I don't think when you go to the store you need to buy more soup. Okay, so for this shelf, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be just putting fruits and vegetables in here. So I think that should probably go pretty quick. The soup, I didn't feel comfortable just like tossing it on top of somewhere down here. So I'm going to put the soup on this shelf. It should fit just fine. Good morning. Cheers. See, what had happened last night was my phone told me as I was doing the second shelf, it said, hey girl, I'm about to die. I can't, film the rest of this. I was like, cool girl. So I went into my bedroom where my plug is, plugged my phone in, just laid down to scroll a little bit. Next thing I know, I wake up at what, 10:30? I'm like, uh-oh. So I just went back to sleep. I wasn't going to come back out here and start at 10:30, so I just went to sleep. So good morning, friends. Let's finish this. My bad. That is literally all of the cans, every single can, and it's organized so nicely. So I've got my soups, tomato sauces, fruits. I kind of just put my beans and stuff right there, and then my veggies. Yeah, it was kind of nice leaving off in the middle of a project during the nighttime and then waking up with fresh eyes and coming and looking at it, because I didn't like rearrange much, but like I'm actually happy with how Nighttime Libby organized this. I did find a few expired things. One was from 2021 and one was from 2023. So I'll be getting rid of those. Okay, question for my people though. Okay, so I have got 2 bags of flour. Did that die? My light in there died. Squirrel. I have got 2 bags of flour and a bag of sugar. Can you store sugar and flour in their original packaging, or do I need to get containers for it? I put both of them in the freezer because I know that you're supposed to do that to keep the whatever they're called away. I don't know that I'm supposed to do that with like the beans and stuff. Like, does this pasta need repackaging, or will this last? Like, I'm just trying to get the longest life possible out of my stuff, and I know you're supposed to transfer I think you're supposed to transfer flour and sugar. I've just never like kept a big amount of stock before. I've had like a bulk amount of almond flour before, and I've never had an issue with it staying bad. but it also, or with it going bad, but it also comes in like the Ziploc baggies. So just let me know how to properly store that. I had kind of looked on I'd kind of looked online a little bit to see like what containers and stuff they say. Like Mylar bags are good. I don't know. I'm not really good at this stuff that's like trying to stock and keep a good cabinet going. So let me know your guys' thoughts on this. Do you really want to see what I had in this basket? These, and this. Girl, if you don't get your life right, I swear. Okay, next up is overflow of dressings. I always have a pretty good stockpile of dressings. Ken's, I think I have what, just two? Oh, that's sad. Well, actually it's not sad, it makes sense. Baker's or Kroger is the place that has Ken's, and that's where I used to shop when I lived at the old house, but now I don't have Ken's at the Aldi and stuff. I think we have it at Hy-Vee. So I've been having to veer from my Ken's, even though I really, really enjoy that. So we're just gonna put these in there. And to be honest with you, I usually have like 3 or 4 Caesar dressings, minimum, because I love Caesar salad so much. I literally have a bowl. It's a big mixing bowl. Sorry. Yeah, I have like a big mixing bowl. That is my salad bowl. It's massive, and those are the sizes of salads I have. Okay, what else should go with the dressing? Probably the box, like noodles and stuff, right? I don't know where to put this stock at. Is this good? Check the expiration, girl. Yeah, July 2025. 2026. 2026. And I just bought these. That's crazy. Spaghetti. See, I did buy an almond flour. I usually buy the big blue diamond ones, but this is what Aldi had for very cheap, so I bought this. But I do really like almond flour. I just bought like regular flour. You know what I mean? But I do really enjoy almond flour and cooking with almond flour. This though, December 2021. So I taught Kelly all mac and cheese because I recently taught Kelly how to make mac and cheese. He is still, I want to say deathly afraid of the stove, but he's definitely like, Mommy, can you do the stove stuff? Which, yeah, absolutely. You're 10. I got you, boo. But, like, I just thought it was so funny. So, not too much more. This shelf turned out to be a little bit of a hodgepodge, I think. But that's okay, right? We've got noodles. I don't really have anywhere to put these. But I got these. These are at Aldi, too. These are really just quick and easy to make. And they taste really good. And I like them. And look at that beautiful shelf. Look at how gorgeous. Okay, in the 4th shelf, we found this lovely gem. Perfect. Love it. So that will stay. That's all rices and a veggie roaster seasoning. So that will be just fine to stay right there. Like boxed stuff like this will do well. Oh boy. Oh boy. I bought a lot of protein bars, I think. These. Another one of these. And then I have oatmeal down here that'll go up here too. Oh, is this all gonna fit? It will. Have no fear. This is a shelf that I have to be okay with getting kind of like disorganized because the child will be getting into it, which is fine. This is his food too. Sometimes as a parent, you just kind of have to let that, like, I just organized that, don't touch it. Like, you gotta let that go. You know what I mean? Like, bleh. Children touch things. It's their home too. They're allowed to be messy and imperfect, and or like spills. Like, I don't scold Kelly for like spills, because that was something that I was like, that was always an issue. I feel like that's just a thing, like, you pay attention, do better, blah, blah, blah. I think maintenance is over there working on something. It's very loud. So I'm going to kind of work like all three of these together, I think, because they kind of go as a unit. Like that's a lot of coffee and tea, but I think I want, I don't know, because I might put my toiletries and stuff up here, like paper products up here and snack bags up here. But I don't know if I'll have enough room. So if I don't have enough room, I can figure it out. But... Okay, so we've got... Oh. Popcorn. Lots and lots of popcorn. Okay. Like I was ever gonna find this there. Doritos. A lot of candy. I know I've gone through this, but we're gonna go through that candy again. I have nowhere to put anything. Okay, empty, empty, empty. That's just where the coffee and stuff is right now. Let's go through these things. I can't sit on this stool anymore. My legs are numb. Let's go through these things and see if we can either condense them down or do something with them, because I could really use this for other things rather than candy. Before we get to the containers, I just want to take a second and show you guys what an example snack bag that Kelly gets every week from his Title I school that the children get sent home for the weekend. This is what they call a snack bag, okay? Now granted, some items have been eaten. We kind of just pick through them. I need to have like a place to put the snacks, but these are just examples. Mandarin oranges, green beans, corn, applesauce, oatmeal, mac and cheese, another applesauce, raisins and apple juice, Cheez-Its or Goldfish, whatever those are, mini bars. And again, a few things have been eaten from here. I think there's usually two apple juices. Now, if you think about that, that's enough snacks for a kid to have for 2 days, right? So if you're wondering where our tax dollars go when they go to federally funded schools, it goes to providing basically meals for children on the weekends who wouldn't rather have it. And it's also helping parents who may not have the funds to stock their shelves, okay? Okay. Now that the daily lesson of basic humanity is over, let's continue doing this stuff. Okay, so this had the chocolate in it. These are apple cinnamon muffins. Guarantee that they're expired. Guarantee it. Kelly got from Santa Mr. Beast chocolates. He actually got like more than that. He's been eating them. This is icky. And these, I think my kid would throw a fit if I either got rid of these or donated these. So, okay. These are expired. This is expired. This is fun. I just stood here for like 3 minutes looking for this, which was literally right next to me. The Doritos are new. See, this is candy that, like, again, I went through the last time. I purged a lot of candy, like old Halloween candy. I don't know, man. I have a lot of chocolate. Chocolate and coffee are my 2 favorite things, though, so. These 3 are now, these 2 are empty. Nothing to go back in them yet. And then this one, I think I can consolidate some of the snacks and put them in here. Okay, so that's like chocolate, Roblox, those kind of things. Do I feel comfortable having this one take that up? I do. I think that'll be good because Kelly likes dessert usually every night, and so I'll have him pick from this one to start so we get rid of this stuff. Yeah, perfect. Okay, next. won't buy any more chocolate, okay? I understand. I have enough. Coffee. Coffee. These are the only kind of tuna I can have if they're flavored. So one's herb and garlic, and then the other's hickory. Those are the only kind of tuna I can eat. I don't like just like straight out the can tuna. Ew. This only takes up about this much space in here. What can we put in here that makes sense? I don't just want to like shove stuff to shove stuff. You know what I mean? Like what makes sense together? I don't know, like maybe the meat. Do the meat sticks make sense to put in here? Like this, 1 second. I think these make sense to put in here. We can call this the protein bucket. If you need some good protein, come to this basket. I've got dried blueberries, dried mango, apricots. I love baking with these. And then I haven't opened this yet, so this can go in there too. These I really like taking for my lunches. Same with the meat sticks. I like meat sticks, cheese sticks, and these nuts to take to lunch. Okay, did we just organize those guys? I think so. All right, let's go. Come on, hurry up. You're gonna miss all the fun. It's about time you got here. This is really heavy. You could have went a little faster. I don't think these 3 fit the way I think they were going to fit. This one's skinny though. It should fit, huh? Yeah. Think thin, little one. Think thin. There. I just got off the phone with my mother and I did a lot of random things while I was on the phone with her. So let's look at the cabinet because she is done. Ta-da! Okay, so while I was talking to my mom, here's another random thing I did. I cleaned and organized this. I did end up putting a lot of like the spices and stuff. Well, they're not spices. I guess I had a lot of teas that were on that thing. My honey. This is orange honey that I made. It's not actually mango pineapple salsa. My bacon pieces and stuff. Kylo's extra food. And then these things were up there too. So along with my coffee. Cleaned off the countertops. I will do dishes tonight. I swept the floor. Cleaned this bag because I like to use this one when I go to Aldi. And look it. Nothing is left on the floor. All right, you guys remember what it looks like before. Wow, hands look weird. Woo. Ta-da. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. That's just drying. I just don't want to put it away wet for obvious reasons. But look at how good. And I put the beans underneath there. There's some room so I can put more beans and rice under there if I need to. And let's watch. So much floor space. I have no idea what to do with that, so it stays right there. I'm absolutely impressed and amazed that all of that fit. I did end up kind of arranging that as well. I just need to get a better organizing system for up there because I do unfortunately need to put stuff up there. It's fine, it's whatever. But also I wish those cabinets behind it weren't so hard to reach because I could put even more, like food and stuff, but that's okay. Anyways, friends, I have got to go take care of my horses now. So I will see you guys in the next one, and thank you so much for joining me. Bye.